Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Songs of Syx. Well, we have managed to upgrade our mines a bit more, and I invested into the clay pit to max out. Thankfully it turned out fairly well because we have a huge surplus of clay now, as our potters struggle to make ends meet. Well, we have upgraded the smithy, metal smelter, and built another huge bakery to finally again make a dent in the surplus grain that we have, and another large pottery, and begin the construction of our administration. So from this point on, our paper makers should get on going. But that's going to have a bit of an issue with our wood production, as I have begun to deforest a large area to make ends meet. I have constructed a ton of housing, only long houses in these mines, so our people can live there close by, and added two more, and I think I'm going to revert back to using long houses as our population is expanding now very rapidly. We have a huge amount of immigrants seeking to enter our city, and I have sorted out these transports. As you can see, it's already taking it. So what you need to do is place it around the location what stuff you want to haul. Like this, I place it down. I tell him to haul vegetables that are placed down around his radius, and he will haul all that stuff back into our central warehouse. As you can see, he is unpacking a ton of stuff currently from its cart. What the fuck? Sobering up. Okay. Yep, we have a bit of a drink now, and I have begun sorting out our military needs. We have transported all of the requirements for a functioning army: bows, rations, drinks, weapons, armor, and clothing. Once we fill this up, we will begin to conscript an army and finally take over this city, as its population is smaller than our regions, about 5,000 or so, and its garrison is a meager 145 units. After that, this is a prime target for expansion. And next we are going to look for another city to expand, and while we have our units on the march, I'm thinking about taking over this one. Maybe after that. This one is having a large garrison, about 900, about good 1,000 of men. That's going to be a bit of an issue, but that's going to be later on. Because we need taxes so that our workforce is bit well, relieved, let's just say. As either we can sell off their taxes for surplus income or stockpile it up. Whatever it will be, it's just going to be our next, well, target. We are going to put 10 people in here, and administration points production rate is extremely slow. Oh boy, that's really not good. Okay, now everything seems to be, well, sorted out. 7 days worth of food, not much, but sufficient enough for now, as harvest is slowly trickling in from our fields. There's a fair bit of food is still not being processed and left out. On the ground, I feel like another target should be getting mushrooms. Or here, that could be a good. There was 2 accidents really close by. 44 injured, oh boy. The mines. I feel like we really should start to invest into workplace safety, as you can see I already put a point in it. That's not really doing much, but hey. Well, our constant problem is carpenter, pottery, fabrics and metal. These are what I see as a constant. Well, we can hopefully solve out or meet up problems like this, but currently don't really have the manpower for it, so I'm not going to do it. People are just doesn't want to immigrate, as we waiting for the kids to grow up and begin working. We are looking healthy, as an average age of 34, so hopefully we are looking good. Cannot grant access to more stuff to our subject, unfortunately, so we are going to have to find another way for them, and I think arenas or tavern is going to be our next unlocks. Arena is 800 while tavern is 750. After that, tourism, draw-ins to study or might industries. This could be a good source of revenue for us later on. Bathhouse, that should be a good refuge for a boost of health. I feel like arena is a bit far for 1.8k. Tavern, arena is a constant requirement of our people through both species. Going to sell off 200 of these vegetables, and 200 of the grain just to have a bit of a space in our warehouses to let them haul in the rest of it. Safe to say that against the raid that it penetrated to our throne, we did a very good job just to stabilize back into the game and get back into it. Now raids are staying far away from us, because I don't know how long has it been since that happened. He's been executed. Judge exiled. I don't know why they exile people, because I set it that exile is not an option, rather enslave them. That way we retain that workforce. But whatever. We are going to accept that 32 humans into our colony as extra hands to our workplace or workforce. We definitely need to bump up or coal, not coal, but iron ore production. And after that this is going to be stupidly expensive, but I feel like we need it. So I'm knocking down on mechanics production, as we got 50 of it banked up already, thankfully, but we are going to need some more metal. And next one is our smaller laboratory will be upgraded to allow us access to those much needed knowledge. And since we could buy our way into it, let's just do it so. And we are going to have some metal ingots on surplus standby. And soon enough I think we are going to begin to raise an army. I have unlocked both armor and weaponsmithing, so we can juggle it around as it currently producing us weapons. Maximum capacity, let's just drop it below it a bit, because army depot is built up. So we should make armor for our people. We are looking good on terms of clothing, so I'm going to switch this up to a makeshift armor just to curtail this stockpile of leather and ease the burden on our smiths. So we have a large number of homeless people. So yeah, as I said, we are back again at square one, by curtailing our housing problem with long houses, but we are giving them grand or cut stones to look good to keep them content. Well, at least as much as we can. Our industry is expanding down south, so I'm going to put these houses down south too. That we are going to need to bump up the employment of masons. And buy the rest of the cut stones that needed for it. The grains are once again very backed up, as there are still some that are left out on the field. I don't know why they don't move in over here. I probably know why they don't move in here. Since when is that? Cut off. Turn that into a long hose. They are going to remove the ceiling too, that's not good. Stop it. But delete room. Okay, that room is non-existent from this point on. Housing. Longhouse. And stone building. Okay, that's going to be about 15 extra. That is only ceiling good. And now we are waiting. That's probably arrived, I just didn't see it. Yeah. Fuck. Yep. This ingot has arrived. I just forgot to pay attention to it, and it got used up, so I'm going to stop these guys for the time being. Don't want them to change recipe, I want them to use the grain. But upgrading them could provide us with valuable resources, and now they definitely moved in. Okay. That was the problem, it was walled off for some stupid reason. And once again our carpenters are just unable to make a dent in need, and we are out of wood too. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem because our janitors are using wood to maintain a few buildings, and as you can see, yeah, that's missing some metal over there. Okay, no wood is steadily arriving. As I have built up a transporter around this area because I'm going to deforest this in a rotationing style. It's not a sustainable method, but we got sustainable methods and they are fucking expensive to upgrade. So we are just not going to deal with it for now. And now our first laboratory. No, we can't upgrade it to advanced laboratory. Okay, that's something that I did not pay attention to, so we are going to use our, well, machinery to upgrade this woodcutter. Give it another 50% efficiency. Okay, now we are currently having 13 administration points, so we are going to out for the world and begin taxing our populace for wood. That's basic stone. Some mushroom and food. It's going to decrease their loyalty towards us fairly greatly, but we are going to increase these around the region. Oh, I see. So this is that's not 13 points of 14 in total. Like this, it's going to be upheld. The same one. Yeah, ethnic cleansing takes a lot of strength or political power. Hey, Great China! We are not the Great China yet. Okay, wood is fine. It's fine. That's probably being built. Yes. My orcs have moved in there. That's not good because they do not like these grand structures. So I'm going to stick to just basic one. They bring in those rocks around here, and if anything that's remained, there's going to be a huge surplus of wood over here. That's coming in. And I honestly think we could cut back a bit more on clay. Are we exporting it? Yeah, we are exporting it. We are going to maintain a supply of 510 and sell off the rest of it. And as you can see, we are slowly building back our treasury, ever so slowly. As we are enslaved yet another criminal. That's good. Good, good, good. Keep that working hand. Let's max out all weavers. And carpenters. And keep 1.4k wood for ourselves. And try to maintain that. The past harvest season, there are still some stuff that are have to be brought in. It seems like grain is once again a huge backlog. Okay, let's turn back on the mechanics. Check on raid 7.6. That would be here it says soldiers can also be sent out to join world armies. But I don't know how to do that. But we are going to recruit an army for ourselves because now we can upkeep it. We are going to pay No, we are not going to pay mercenaries, they're fucking expensive. We are going to recruit 2 groups of Praetorians, 3 groups of Praetorians, to our army. And these are the basics, conscripts. I don't know how. I could send out my own garrison to join them in the raid, because I would like to send them out to a raid. Tribute caravan is coming in. 300 wood, 126 stone and 38 little foods. Gathering? Oh, they are not gathering. Okay, I'm going to look this up on Reddit, and after that we are going to start the next episode by moving our armies to war. And let's just hope that it will be enough to keep us safe at the same time and conquer a new territory for us. Thank you very much for joining in for this episode of Songs of Syx. Hope you learned something new and enjoyed yourself. Thank you for your channel, thank you for your support over the channel, and I hope I see you again next time. Have a good one and goodbye.